Hey there, and thank you so much for watching today's issue of the Saturday Side Hustle. It is Saturday, February 23rd, and it's just about 4 o'clock, and I am almost done with my with the hustle portion of the day so far. So I feel like I've been racing the light, or racing to catch the light, because the middle of winter, daylight hours are in short supply here in the Northeast, and I have been working sort of steadily through to be sure to take my photographs of my items while the sun's still out as opposed to at night or super early in the morning. And I'm super excited that I am finished so far with everything I had to list. So with my side hustle on eBay. So let me kind of give you sort of an overview of my Saturday side hustle day. So I start in the morning. I work a full-time job, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, in digital marketing. And on the weekends, that's my side hustle time. Really, on Saturday is my side hustle day because I try to give myself the day off on Sunday. So my Saturday today started pretty well. I let myself sleep until like 7, 8. So I got up and I kind of had my cup of coffee leisurely, and then 9 o'clock hit and I was like, all right, get started. So I walked on the treadmill. I try to do 4 miles, and I try to do that 4 to 5, sometimes 6 times a week, because I just find that it helps me mentally so much to sort of clear the cobwebs, and it's so beneficial for me to stay active. I do 4 miles in 1 hour, so that's about 15 minutes a mile, and I sometimes listen to music or podcasts or I'll watch videos, but today I just listened to music and I felt really energized and revived afterward. So from 9 to 10, I walked on the treadmill, and then from 10 until about 12, I cleaned my house. And so we have about 2,000 square feet in this house that I share with my mama. And I try to just give it kind of a once over on Saturday. It's pretty, I feel like it's a little bit big for what we need, but I like having the space. And so I just try to be as good of a steward as I can, because I can drive myself crazy with all the places that I'm not cleaning. I just try to give it like a once over with a dust, like a surface dust, and I'll put, like, I have a set routine. Like, I'll start in my bedroom, I'll get all my clothes, I'll dust, then I'll put the clothes in the laundry, grab some towels, whatever, get my second laundry load ready to go, and then I'll go through, I'll dust the house, I'll vacuum, I'll do the dishes, just kind of and empty the garbage cans, just make sure everything's sort of like maintenance clean. So that was from 10 to 12, and then from 12 until 3:30, I sat at my listing table and I just took pictures and wrote down specs and got ready, and I shot and listed. Well, I shot the items for my eBay store. Now, people have asked the name of my eBay store, and I'll tell you, but I won't write it anywhere. So it's Finally Yours Inc. It just recently became Inc. Incorporated. So it's Finally Yours. You can, if you search in sellers, you'll find me. And the reason I'm not going to list it is because I've already gotten some like not so positive feedback about it, and I'm not about that. I don't have time, and maybe I am being sensitive, but I appreciate constructive criticism, but this is my process and it works for me now. It may not work for me for always, but for now it's what I need to do, and I'm using the energy and I'm making use of the time and the available resources that I have to get done what I need to get done. So I may decide to level up. I'm hoping that I'll decide to level up in the future, but for right now, this is my store and this is my process and this is what I have. So for people who would ask, that's my store name. So I listed from about 12:30 till 3:30, and let me tell you, it was a marathon because it takes an enormous amount of discipline. I really have to be firm with myself and make myself get my listing done, because that is a revenue generating activity and I need to just do it. Sometimes it feels, it's like first, like, med students have scut work, some clinically useful tasks, and that's what it feels like. It's just like, ugh. Like, it's not exciting, it's not interesting, for the most part. It just needs to get done. You just need to list. If you want, it's not listed, it's not selling. So that's what I did. I take pictures and then I write down the specs, and then I import the pictures, and then I can create the eBay listings and set them live. So I finished. I did 75. I listed 75 items in about, what, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 hours. So 75, about 25 items an hour, which is actually really good. And I think what helped tremendously, this is my eBay item notebook. What helped tremendously was that I It was all the same thing. They were all patterns that I kind of uncovered as I was cleaning out the basement, and I just discovered that they sell for a good deal. You can sell them for about 10 to 12, sometimes $20 a piece, and they're good quality patterns. And I'm happy to pass them on to a new home. We've used them. My mom has used them. She's collected them since the early 70s and 80s, and she used to make a lot of her clothes, and she's super handy and super like crafty like that. But she doesn't use them. Some she used, some she didn't. But I'm passing them to someone else who can use them because we could sure use the money. So that's where that is, and that's what I did for the past 3 hours. And I'm really proud of myself for sort of knuckling through and getting it done. So I can list these kind of over the next 3 to 4 days, and I will have pretty much met my goal. I had a goal for listing 200 items, but I just wanted to be over as the month went on. In the month of February, I wanted to just have 500 total items listed, which right now I'm at 430, and with the additional 75, I will hit 500 by the end of the month, which is exciting. I don't think I will make my revenue goal, which is okay. I had wanted to do 1,000 in revenue. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know what happens over the next, there's still, 5 more days left in the month, so it may happen. We'll see. But I've sold some pretty interesting things. My mom collected Longaberger baskets, and I sold actually just 2 of them, like really quickly within 2 to 3 days. So that was exciting. Figuring out how to ship them was a little bit of a challenge, but one I'm happy to undertake to make the sale. So that's where that is. So that was my day. Now I'm kind of looking forward to winding down. I have like a stew cooking in my slow cooker. And I'm hoping to Netflix and list tonight. So that's a plan for the rest of the day. So some exciting things that happened throughout the week. I am very happy to say that I finally filed my articles of formation for the state of New Jersey. I have an employee ID, employer identification number, and I think it's called it's the taxpayer ID. It's something different. It's like the business registration number. And that's it. It's a business registration number, which is different from the employer ID number, which I found in my sort of like wanderings to get this, because this information, because my ultimate goal is to be able to buy wholesale in order to sell, to get my customer a better deal and to make more profit in the process, because that's the goal of what I'm doing right now. So I had to make some decisions along the way. Am I going to be a sole proprietor? Am I going to be an S Corp? Am I going to be an LLC? Ultimately, I decided to stay as a sole proprietor, which is what everyone who starts a business just is by default. And the reason I made that decision is because A, there are fewer taxes to pay out, and B, I don't expect to generate any profit this year. My business will not be profitable this year. I'm going to make money, but it's not going to be profitable because I have a ton of expenses, namely the storage space that Finally Yours LLC, or excuse me, Finally Yours Incorporated is renting from Elizabeth Dahlberg, my mom. So my idea with that is all the extra revenue we make is going to go to cover housing, really. So which I'm paying now, which will, in essence, if we can cover the mortgage with what I'm making from a business, then I can use my salary to get out of debt. So that's my sort of like overall plan. We'll see how that pans out. I know that, we plan plans, not results. So I'm just trying to keep working this plan that I've planned and leave the results to my higher power and see what happens. But I'm working and I'm having a lot of fun. And I also want to make sure that comes across, that it's hustling and you're working really hard, but it's exciting. And I never want to lose that feeling of gratitude for, and I'm sure that I will feel differently about taxes when I have to pay more of them, rich people problems, but being thankful for the infrastructure and the country that allows this sort of free enterprise to happen. I'm grateful for the opportunities that are here. So I just always want to have that sense of appreciation for the many things that allow me to do what I do. So that's where I am this Saturday. I hope that you are having a fabulous Saturday as well. Let me know how your side hustles are going. Mommy of 6, I'm looking at you because you have done some amazing work so far. So congratulations to you. Let me know your wins, your losses, and let me know if you have any questions, anything you'd like me to talk about. I'm happy to keep doing these because I love interacting with you, and I love sort of adding my opinions and my experience to the mix, really to document what's going on so that anyone else who tries to do this will have a clear path and someone to inspire them. Hopefully that's my goal, is to be inspiring. So thank you all for watching, and I hope that you'll keep watching. Bye.